industry of HR, an industry that's been actually very evolved, if you see in the West, especially in the US, many companies have gone public. How do you see the industry of HR globally, and how do you see that in India?
Okay. I think this industry is going through a transformation right now, and a lot of it because of the technology evolution that is happening, things moving to the cloud as such, which is bringing the costs down to embrace HR technology. Today you can start with as little as $20 by the end of the day for one open position. You can track your application status with an application tracking system, which is a part of the talent acquisition suite. Then there can be an employee engagement system when somebody joins. There can be a workflow management system. There can be payroll management system, and so on. So there's an entire gamut of activities that you can break down in an HR setup, and there are companies in that space. Somehow we feel that assessments was an ignored child in that whole ecosystem. So today we work with HR teams, both on the recruitment side and both on the training and development side. There is a lot of help required by companies in, let's say, campus recruitments. Traditionally, if you want to do a campus drive, what happens is you want to do an assessment. Now 10% of your effort goes into assessments, 90% of that effort goes into logistics of conducting that assessment, which is not the right way. I mean, if you're doing that exercise because you want good guys, because you want to assess the good guys in the right manner, logistics is just incident. We want to transfer the logistics to the candidates itself. Let's say an HR manager sitting in, let's say, Bangalore can create assessments based on their configuration on the fly on the platform and roll it out to anybody and everybody that is available. What we're trying to do is to offer psychometric tests in addition to ability and aptitude and cognitive skills tests, in addition to technical and functional tests, to various industries starting with IT and banking. So there's a huge skill map that we have created. Just giving an example of, let's say, a technical skill might have sub-skills, which in turn might have sub-skills, and you can just choose any node that you want. Through data, we have difficulty of questions that can be categorized. Now this is one part. This has been the traditional multiple choice question approach. What we're trying to innovate is, can we offer hands-on assessments? So instead of knowledge-based assessments, can we offer skill-based assessments? So today we have a business acumen evaluator, which can be used right from an entry-level guy to a, let's say, CEO as well. We throw a business problem and system automatically evaluates not just your approach to solve that business problem, but the final decision that you take and the parameters that you consider while taking the decision, which is automatically graded. Now these type of technologies or approaches actually were not available till very recently. What is most beneficial is not the technology itself, but the data it throws and the kind of things that can be done with that data in an organization setup. If somebody uses our assessments at the gate and 1 year down the line or 6 months down the line, they see, let's say, 20 people come in, 5 performing very well, 10 performing at an average level, 5 performing not so well, and they can go and refer to what were the traits, competencies that these guys exhibited at the gate, and how do I tweak my entry level parameters so that the next person that comes in is highly correlated with the top performance, which actually increases the whole tide with time. Globally, I see there will be a consolidation. There was a recent report that said that 50% of, let's say, at least on the talent acquisition front, 15% of the companies want to change their talent acquisition system with something new, or want to go for, let's say, new systems. Which is because costs have come down, there are far better capabilities, especially SaaS-based systems or cloud-based systems. So there will be a lot of endorsement of these systems, which will reduce the effort and costs of HR departments as such. And then there will be consolidation in this, which is already happening. So Corporate Executive Board bought over SHL, IBM bought over Kenexa, so there was Oracle, Taleo, SAP, SuccessFactors. So consolidation is already happening. There are new companies that are coming on board. So Workday is a recent example. From what I hear, it is again close to $5 to $10 billion company now. Cornerstone on demand, SaaS-based systems on recruitment, on learning, on employee engagement, and these are new companies. Well, they have been existing for a while, but SaaS-based systems are new, and they will continue to change the landscape, and there will be new players that will emerge.